Capricorn is the last sign of today. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to use the unicorn deck to get you some preliminary information, and then we will figure out from there what's going on. Okay, so aspiration in reverse, card number 1. It says you are unlimited, so aim for the stars. Okay. I've got Archangel Gabriel in reverse. It says call in the pure white light. That's number 39. I've got future in the reverse. It's number 11. It says let go of the past and move forward. Let me get one more and then we will discuss. I hope this is not all in reverse. I just did an entire reading for Gemini that was all in reverse. It's driving me nuts. But really it doesn't have much to do with if the cards come out in the reverse or in the upright. Typically, yeah, there we go. The last one was a feather, and it's number 8, and it is in the upright here, which is this calling card from the unicorns tells you that they are near. Okay, so what I was about to tell you about cards in the reverse, it doesn't necessarily mean that they need to stay that way. But it does mean that some kind of consideration needs to be done in order to flip them in the upright. So let's take a look at what's going on. Aspiration, you might be feeling a lack of aspirations or a lack of ability, a lack of motivation to do something right now. Archangel Gabriel is the white light. So if you're not feeling like you are actually experiencing white light or positive energies, then that might be why your cards are coming out in reverse. The future is in reverse as well. So that's number 11. 11 is typically, 11 is considered to be a very high vibing time. It's a soulmate, twin flame kind of energy. And if what you're seeing for the future is not super positive at the moment and you have no motivation to actually pursue the future, that could be what's going on here. However, never fear, the feather is here. So feather is number 8. And if you see here, there's a feather on the ground. I would suggest you go look at the Gemini reading. I'm not kidding. Like, that's seems quite relevant to what you're going through right now. Yeah, so basically a calling card from the universe that you are needing some blessings, that you're needing some guidance, that you're needing some type of additional input from a higher power or the ethers, God, universe, whatever you call your deity. That's typically going to manifest in some way, shape, or form in your physical reality as some type of small memento left by the animal kingdom or by, a human. Humans can leave feathers behind too sometimes. Shake a tail feather, and I'm just kidding. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys. I definitely got some tense energy from you guys earlier as well. I was not happy about that, but let's just see what the cards have to say. I'm going to use the Amun-Ra deck. On the bottom is automatically medicine eye. So you might be needing some healing, which is basically what this. Anyway, let's see what comes out after a good shuffle here. Okay. New moon in reverse came out for aspiration. So you might not be wanting to change something right now or to start a new cycle that could benefit you greatly, actually. new ideas, new projects, new things, people, places, and things, you get what I'm trying to say, tend to be good for us. I know that some people don't like change, but it is, I mean, it can be a little uncomfortable, but it does tend to be a positive thing overall and can kind of help you with shifting away from a negative mindset where you're not really looking forward to the future. So just keep an open mind. Safe travel is what came out on top of, in the upright, on top of Archangel Gabriel. So that white light that you are perhaps seeking or not feeling is present at this time. It is safe for you to move towards it. You don't need to feel like you can't move towards it, but also there may need to be some shifting, some shuffling of energies there from the old secrets. I don't know, old moon versus new moon. I don't know. But it just looks like you're having some apprehension about a certain shift that's happening at this time. Okay, yep, the future says no breakthrough. So honestly, it is safe for you to travel towards a more positive light on things, but you've not done so yet. Future is coming out with number 11. And so I'm not sure if you guys are feeling apprehensive about either moving towards that new direction or whether you're not able to. Okay. Well, actually, the Kirpan, the knife, a knife, came out on top of the feather. Okay, let me just show you what's coming out here. Okay, so I have an aspiration. You are unlimited, so aim for the stars. Right now, you're not able to really look into a new direction. I think a lot of us get kind of stuck in the mindset of like, we understand what astrological chart is out there at this time. We understand what kind of science has been offered. We understand what kind of steps have already been taken by past humanity to bring us to this point. But sometimes when we're looking towards future outlooks, when we're looking towards the best ways to move towards those future outlooks, we get hung up on old ideologies, on old thoughts, old motivations, old kind of just mentalities, and I think sometimes it's important to have a fresh, new, innovative idea or thought or person, place, or thing in your life to really kind of kick you in the butt and like, come on, let's go. Safe travels here. Archangel Gabriel, this is number 39. And because this safe travel is coming out on top of that, it says, call in the pure white light. Okay, so pure white light is exactly what it sounds like. So the speed of light is something that we've never actually been able to catch up to. Okay, but if you think about the old mindset of only being able to travel or break the sound barrier, for example, we can break the sound barrier. We are already able to do that. It is now safe to try to break the next barrier, break the light barrier, maybe the time-space continuum. Who knows? Okay, but this is a symbol or a sign from the ethers that you're limiting yourself by only wanting to investigate things that have already been investigated. If the way that we as scientists or as humans make progress over time is by continually changing and reevaluating time and again the things that are working for us and the things that are not working for us. So the things that are actually effective versus the things that are ineffective. The things that are completely successful versus not successful at all. You will know exactly what I'm talking about. There's never been a actual proof that time or space exists. We cannot prove time. Time is just a theory. Okay? So in that spirit, if what you want is progress towards the light, maybe what you're needing to do here is figure out for yourself how to redirect, using a mirror, looking at yourself, because that's all we can really evaluate is ourselves. And then once we've evaluated ourselves, it actually sheds light on everything around us. It's like those tanning beds where women have, like, the light is not only hitting their face and making their entire face darker, it's also creating a trajectory out into the world and in response to the sun hitting them, hitting the surfaces here. Okay, I'm just pretending that this is my tanning bed right here. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that you may need to find a motivation that is different from what you originally thought it was going to be. And that motivation may give you more of an insight into why you are not breaking through or effectively able to harness the future. Or maybe a better way to do so, if you are, it's not always limiting, but I will say without the presence of light, you really can't see any kind of dark. Can't see dark without light either. Like, you need both in order for things to become apparent, to become obvious. So, I mean, if you lived your entire life on a planet that never had any kind of light whatsoever, you would be shocked the first time you saw it. You would be absolutely in awe. Okay, but if you, consequently, on the reverse, on the flip side, if you lived on a planet that only had light, like if you were only had light, okay? Imagine your first dark night. You would be terrified. So, the beauty of being on Earth is that we've got both. We've got this potential energy that goes from, the past and is able to transform into something new. It brings us to the present, which is a safe way to travel. You just stay in the moment, stay grounded, stay open-minded and understanding, and critical. Critical thinking skills are very, very important. And then also the future. Be able to envision a future that everybody could see. Be able to maintain that vision and hold all three together. It's like a thread. It's like string theory, a thread that goes through time and space using light, potentially with the speed of sound or the speed of whatever, scent. Ooh, what's the speed of scent? Do you know? Do you know? Okay, anyway, that's all I'm trying to say, Capricorn. And honestly, this is the last little tidbit here that I got for you. Your feather might be cutting off. I don't know why I'm hearing this, and forgive me if this sounds trite of me, but I'm just hearing that you would cut off your own nose to spite your face. Is that your nose on the ground? That's freaking me out, okay? It kind of makes me think about, like, Sphinxy, like a Sphinxy cat that doesn't have a nose. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that, like, sometimes it's important to cut off the dead toenails and hair and ideologies that just aren't working. I'm just going to leave it there. It's like taking down statues that have been up for years because they are offensive to the majority of people. You know what I mean? Why leave it up? I'm just the messenger. Do not get mad at me, but I'm just trying to say, if there's a blessing behind that, you might need to trim uh trim your nose hairs. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, something needs to be severed in order for this new moon to come in, to have safe travels, and to help you with a breakthrough that could potentially be something that then no longer needs to be cut off. Okay, but while this is in the upright and there is no breakthrough and there is no new moon, the only thing that you can really do is sit here in the current moment, hoping for safe travels and cutting things like your nose. Right? I don't know. It just makes me burp. That's all I know. Just keep it. Just let's get the let's get the animal kingdom to help us. Help. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Okay. Yep. There goes the kingfisher. So kingfisher is looking for these. I'm just seeing this new moon as being, in the grand scheme of the universe, like a seed. He's looking for something to eat, but there's nothing new to eat under the sun right now. Nothing to eat. No new nothing. How would you like to taste a fruit that you've never tasted before? You know? Or to see a color that you've never witnessed before? Your brain would be like, holy cow, that's cool. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us long for some type of mysticism in our lives like that, but when you're holding on to the old ways that you do stuff, just death grip on it, you're probably just going to continue experiencing that. So, all right. Next couple cards, please, for safe travel. Yeah, this little insect guy came popping right out in the reverse. So basically, that's interesting. Insect usually means feminine power, spirituality, and renewal. I'm not going to read anything more except for the definitions of these guys. Kingfisher is peace, abundance, and love. Yeah, so you need new peace, abundance, and love. This kingfisher is looking for it. He is trying to find it in every way, and he just cannot. There's no new moon going on right now. There's no new aspiration, no new motivation. There just needs to be a little change up there. And then the insect is like, well, I don't feel safe traveling towards the light. Yeah, because when you take a magnifying glass on an insect hill, or on any insect for that matter, in the sun, it's going to fry them. So what I'm seeing here is the kingfisher is just going to eat the insect because that's regular, same old, same-ish, different day. Okay, let me get two more, please. One for breakthrough, one for Capan. Okay, well, 3 came out, so I'm going to take them. It's a wolf. Wolfie here came out. Yeah, the wolf cannot break through and figure out the future at the moment. That's not... Look, there's like a dream catcher on the wolf's ear here, like almost like an earring. But it's because there's a fish. So when you dream of fish, you're typically pregnant, or someone around you is. So I'm not pregnant. So I'm just trying to say, this looks like to me that if you want to be pregnant of mind, of thought, of fertile of life, if you want to endorse that fertility of the world. Ooh, dog came out. So you might need to, the cutoff here is for, I don't know if you guys have seen that movie Dogma. Go watch it. It's really funny with Ben, but the Ben's never mind. Anyway, so all I'm saying here as well is that there is a person who's blindfolded and they're looking towards the dog, but lo and behold, there is a moon here, and the dog is not facing the moon, but the human is. The human is blindfolded to the new moon. That's exactly what I was just trying to tell you. So you might need to cut off the blindfold and figure out that, stop arguing like cats and dogs, or like stop, there's a thousand eyes. I'm just going to hold this up as close as I can. Please focus. Yeah, these are eyeballs, just like a ton of eyeballs that you might be able to see it right there a little bit. But the psyche, the mind of the world, okay, needs to have a specific direction of loyalty, of fertility of the mind in their dream state as a whole, as a pack, all together, in order to make the breakthrough that is necessary for our future to become something bright, something much better. You see how, I swear, in this, I'm going to try to find it, but in this deck here, in this unicorn deck, a lot of the other angels, like Michael and Uriel, they are not sitting on top of a unicorn. Just saying. I'm just saying. If we wanted to try to harvest or harness a higher power, yeah, man. Look at these guys. Okay? Look at this. I'm just showing you this because it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. If you are scared to get on top of a unicorn, let alone find one, then you never will. So these guys here, they are encouraging us to take a look at what we want, to question that as humanity should. It doesn't mean that everything that we could do, we should do. That's something totally different. But there is a need for us to find a kinder way to treat the earth, for us to find a kinder way to treat each other, a better way to see loyalty as something cohesive that we can all experience together and not be cutting off the noses of ourselves or others in order to spite each other. Okay? Everybody's nose is pretty. And like everybody's nose. But I'm just trying to say that like this is an opportunity to find something that we've never seen before. It's an opportunity to experience something that we've never experienced before. It's the color that we've never had the pleasure of witnessing altogether. And dare I say, I think the world would be a much better place. I think a lot of people would experience a lot less strife and would feel a lot more safe in general, especially our children. If we are more open-minded and able to consider the new breakthrough that is coming our way anyway. I think, higher powers want us to be successful, but we also have to be willing and able and in a space that we're open to that. So anyway, I have gone over, Capricorn. I hope this helped you. I will definitely be back next time. You guys have a good evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.